Hi folks, how you doing? My name's Scott Cohen and I'm one of the faculty members here at UNCP. Anyway, you might have heard last year we had a study abroad that went over to France. We went to MBS, a school in Montpellier, France. We studied with their students. And this year we're looking to do something a little different. We're going to go to Montpellier and to Esprit Business School in Tunisia. Okay, so you kind of get 2 for 1. You're going to get to work with students from North Africa and from France, and frankly, from all over the world. As you can see the dates here, these are approximate. We're still finalizing the details, but from about May 2nd to May 19th. Okay? By the way, I could put you in touch with some students that went last year, and I'm sure they would tell you what a great time they have. But remember, only so many students can go. So let me show you a little bit more. Okay? All right, so where's Montpellier? So here's Paris, kind of like up in the middle of the country, maybe middle to the north. Montpellier is right here. It's right on the coast. And right down here, this is actually the Mediterranean Sea. Really beautiful city, easy to get around, friendly people, great food, great time. Like I said, you could talk to the students. A couple more pictures here is like, a little highlight view. There's the beaches over there. When you have time on the weekend, you might be able to get out over there. Students did last year. Here is one of the center squares with the play place. Great restaurants here. We ate at a restaurant right over here somewhere. Anyway, great place to visit. Beautiful people, beautiful country. I'm sure you'd love it. And then what we do, so basically the plan here is we're going to fly into Montpellier, and then we're going to hook up with the MBS students, and we're going to go right to Tunisia first. Okay? Then after we spend our week in Tunisia, we're going to come back. Then we're going to be in class with Montpellier Business School. And then the last weekend before we leave, we're going to fly out of Paris. We'll go up, spend the last 2 days, or about 2 days in Paris. And you can see here's the Eiffel Tower. Here's the Arc de Triomphe, the River Seine over here in Paris. Anyway, beautiful stuff. The Louvre Museum. Then all those things you've seen about, you'll get to see Mona Lisa, all that kind of stuff, anything that you've seen out in the movies. Tremendous experience. It'll be the class you will never forget. So, by the way, here's a couple pictures from last year. This is Nicholas Oxidine, Kiara Wang. These two, I can't remember their names, but these are 2 of the MBS students. Here we are. We're at a group thing with us and the MBS students. And what we're doing here, we were looking at craftsmanship and how well the craftsmanship that the French people have. And here, this is where those older churches that have those big stained glass mosaics, all those windows and stuff, well, they've been there for hundreds of years. And I guess eventually get oxidized. And this is where the people go and rebuild them all. So we got to see how that works. And they were renovating some big churches that we got to see. By the way, here's the group. I don't want to go through everybody's name here. Not sure they'd want me to do that, but anyway, this is Dr. Osama Amar, the fellow over here in the white shirt with the kerchief around his neck, my former boss, and he's the Dean of Academic Programs at MBS. There I am in the middle. And this is Caroline. Caroline, she's in charge of all the international goings on. But anyway, you can see that was just as we were getting ready to leave. And here we are. This is actually in the town of Sète, very close to Montpellier. A town that right there on the seacoast, when they do a lot of obviously seafood and things like that. We ate some octopus, pretty good. Well, depending upon your taste, right? And this is Alexandra. She was MBS student, my student there in March, and then she was our tour guide, and she's originally from Sète. Okay. All right, so now we got to take a look at Esprit Business School. I haven't been there, but my former colleague, Dr. Amar has, and he's actually from Tunisia. So you can see it's actually right next to Tunis. It's in a little town right outside of Tunis, which is right actually on the Mediterranean. I'll show you in a picture. So here's France. So we're going to be right about here, and then we're going to fly over and go right over to here. Okay. So here's a picture of the area over there. Just want to give you an idea. So we're going to go from about here to right over here. Okay. By the way, they did this same thing last year, about a week later. So you could see that cultural visits, then they had studied the Tunisian industry, the dairy sector. So this is all about, there's a business game, looked at startups, things like this. So It's all business related, looking at different types. And the first weekend there, notice Tunisian Bazaar, and we got to go visit some archaeological sites, things like this. Anyway, really cool stuff. Again, the dates are TBD, so these were from last year, but it's just to give you an idea. By the way, these are the MBS students here. So here they were actually, this is where they make a lot of these fancy desserts over there in Tunisia. I think with dates and things like this. They were showing the students how to make them and all that kind of stuff. Here they went to the dairy industry, and you can see the students. That looks like Dr. Mar right there, all dressed up and stuff. I guess they went in there. They're busy making cheese and things like this. Okay, and there's the name of the company, and there's all the students and what have you. So, by the way, estimated cost, it's about 16 days, give or take 17 days, about $4,800. There's scholarships and other grants are available if you're qualified. Also, we're looking to hopefully get some corporate support. We were able to do so last year, try to help to make it more affordable for you. But anyway, if you're interested and you want to go have the Maymester of a lifetime, contact me. There's my email right there. Contact me. We'll get everything going, and hopefully we'll have a great trip to France and to Tunisia in Maymester 2025. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.